Hello, this is Alejandro Char, and welcome to my video. For my TED Talks project, I chose my topic to be economics and specifically the aspect of understanding how money circulates around society and the great problem that has been caused by uneven distribution of wealth throughout countries like the United States of America. So the two videos that I chose to watch are the first one, the TED Talk by Mariana Mazzucato, where she speaks about how great companies nowadays like Google, Facebook, Apple have reached success. She mentions their dynamic thinking and thinking out of the box ideas that have made their products really cool and catch people's attention. She says that in the United States, these companies are able to reach success different than in Europe because of government sponsoring, and this is a lack in Europe's businesses. So she says that these wealthy entrepreneurs have stayed hungry in thinking, and she addresses many quotes like uh, Steve Jobs trying to give advice to people about how he got his success and how innovative companies are the future of life. But I decided to concentrate a little bit more on my second video, which is spoken by Chris- Christia Freeland, where she talks especially about the uneven wealth distribution, the income inequality in many countries, and why this has become a problem. She says many facts, such as that in the United States there was a study that said that Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, two admittedly real super rich persons, uh, hold their wealth is equivalent to the wealth of 40% of the population, 120 million people, only two people. And she says that in many countries this has become a great problem since, well, uh, these wealthy entrepreneurs that with a new idea have risen to success and become very rich. These entrepreneurs in the future would like to use their power and wealth to favor their businesses. For example, paying lower taxes, paying lower wages, and employing as less people as needed, so that they waste less on workers' wages. Uh, she says that the causes of income inequality are mainly in politics. Uh, for example, the low wages, low taxes that the companies pay, um, deregulation, etc., 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 and weaker legal protections for trade unions also play a major role in this. So I decided to keep on with my research with a resource that I found sponsored by the candidate for US presidency, Bernie Sanders, which is called Income and Wealth Inequality, where he states, or the page states, that many of the US problems, for example, here I read, America now has more wealth and income inequality than any major developed country on earth. The gap between rich and everyone else is wider than at any times in the 1920s. Uh, Apart from the all the facts that the page shows, it also proposes different solutions to income inequality. It says that there must be a demand for the wealthy and large corporations to pay their fair share in taxes, increase the federal minimum wage, and put at least 13 million Americans to work by government investments. So now I will proceed to my questions. I will give one of level synthesis and the other of level evaluation. Uh, so the first one that I will say is, what changes would you imply to solve the economic problem of income inequality to positively redistribute wealth? And the other one is, can you assess the importance of politics in the resulting uneven distribution of wealth? Um, let's recall that in the video I just talked about uh, that entrepreneurs with their power and wealth might most likely uh, use use it to pay less wages to workers and lower taxes so they can maximize their profits. Thank you.